Hey there folks, congratulations on taking that very important step to get started and start using the Money Smarts platform to help you make money simple again. And Ben, get financial peace in less than 10 minutes a month.
Registration, tick. Security, tick. Now it's time to step through the setup. So looking at the ready piece and then the set piece. Now if you've got the book, you'll know exactly how all this works. But if you're new to Money Smarts, then it's really simple to follow each stage before you open up the platform and you can start playing around.
So we've got a little video to show you just how simple this process is. So we'll go to that now.
Welcome to your Money Smarts platform. You can see I've set my nickname up as Money Man. I also want to add my partner's name, so I'm going to put her in as Money Woman, and then you can see that the two of us are ready to go. I then click the start button, and that moves me through into the gather stage. So step number 1, gather. And you can see I've got some nice little helpful hints around what I need to gather in terms of my pay slips, any rental income I'm getting, any other investment income I'm getting, etc. And the same for my expenses. So go off and get my bank statements, my credit card statements, all of the transactions that you've been doing, and also start to thinking about some of the provisional spending that I'm going to be doing throughout the course of the 12 months. Another great thing, we talked about the big rocks in the jar and putting our statement up on the fridge. If you've read the book, Make Money Simple Again, you will know from here that we've got different things that we want to do. So I'm not saving for my first home, so that's not applicable for me. I'm not buying my first home. Buying my next home, no, but I'm more into, some of the other things that are going on down here. So I've started my investment journey, but I do want to buy another investment property in the next 12 months. I certainly want to try and pay off the mortgage over the course of the next 5 to 10 years. And I'm certainly planning for retirement. I don't have any childcare needs anymore, but I'm definitely going to have increased school fees for my family. So they're the little things you can work through that are going to make it important for you. Then we simply go to next step, which is obviously step number 2. And here we are at sort. So in terms of putting my details in for sort, I'm PAYG. I might earn $70,000 a year. What is that? They're my wages, so I know exactly where that money's coming from, and I'm the owner of that. If I want to add some wages for Money Woman, it's pretty simple. I do the same thing. She's on 80,000, and I'm going to put in wages for her as well, and I'm going to select her as the person who that income belongs to. And you can see it's as simple as adding or deleting based on these addition and minus symbols. Now, remember we're sorting here, so we also need to sort our expenses. So we have defaulted a lot of these expenses for you. So if you're not sure in terms of which category, which virtual jar you want to set up, we're giving you some helpful hints in terms of where you might set those up. You can also add further expenses. So you can put in an item like, say, swimming lessons, and you can then say the category that I want to put those to, it's a fixed bill each month, so I'm going to add that to my credit card. If I've got any loans, so again, I can then put in, okay, I've got a mortgage, so it's a mortgage standard variable. That's where I'm going to get my offset account. We are both joint owners of that mortgage, so we're 50-50, so I put that in here. The outstanding balance might be $200,000. So I've got $200,000, the interest rate, I'm going to put 4% in here, the repayments, I'm going to say $1,500, and you can see exactly where we go. Frequency of that is monthly, so I've done a little bit of sorting and calculating there. Step number 3, here I go right into the main part, the big calculation phase. And this is where you'll be putting in all of your essential and discretionary, and it will auto-populate the amount, and then your frequencies, and again, the Money Smarts virtual jar categories that we're talking about there would all sort of go into there as well. So you then spend some time in going through there, putting all of that information in, any deductible bills that you might have, such as your accountant's fees for doing your annual tax returns. Once you've done all that, we can see the go button. So we've done the ready, we've done part of the set in terms of doing the calculate, and then we would push through into the go area. Now this opens up the platform and we can start to see the information that we've got in here. Now my surplus looks amazing in this demonstration because I haven't put any expenses in, and you can start to see there's my primary account, there's my living and lifestyle jar, my credit card jar. Those types of things are all in here, nice and easy to see. Now as you start itemizing those, there'll also be a drop down list. So you can either do it in the sort and calculate stage, which is where I recommend you do it, but you can also come in here and start to populate out some of these fields. So 1,200 yearly for that on my credit card. No, I'll pay that by direct payments. My electricity, I'm going to say that's $200 every 2 months. That is going to be paid on the credit card. Go down and we've got some discretionary spending down here. So I've got maybe my, in terms of dining out, food, groceries, takeaway, those types of things. You can see those. So here's my groceries. I might say 200 of that is absolute essential spending, but every month I might spend $30 discretionary. That's coming out of my living and lifestyle. I've got petrol, fuel. I might have $80 a month in fuel. So that's nice and clear, coming from the credit card as well. And every time you put that information in, you then simply hit the save button, and then you go back up into the dashboard and you can see those changes starting to take shape. So I've been able to reduce that. You can see the payments, and now that I have some items in there, you can start to see some of those items appearing in terms of those different jars that I've put that money into. Now, I'm going to go through other demonstrations. This is only the onboarding demonstration to get you started, and then we'll start to do the other steps as I work through the actual platform. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in some of the other demonstrations if you need help. Bye for now.
So how exciting is that, folks? Making money simple again in 7 steps so that you can get financial peace in less than 10 minutes a month. Ben, it's a game changer.
It is a game changer, and a little tip, once you actually open up the platform, there are a lot more how-to videos that we've set up so you get more confident in using the platform.
All right, only one thing left to do, folks. Let's get started. Let's go to step number 1 right now.